Thanks for picking up where we left off. We just finished the language activity for the day. And remember, the key or the answer key is on that link if you want to check your answers, which all of you should. We're moving on to the direct instruction, which is called a first-hand account. So the way that you're going to find this on your own, there are steps, okay? So you're going to go to the following website. This is going to be an actual first-hand account, meaning someone's story of when they were there in the Holocaust, okay, and their experiences. So this is a primary source, meaning it is straight from their mouth. It's what they experienced, and they're talking about what their life was like. So you're going to click on this link here, and you're going to see this, which is in the box, right? You follow those instructions, you'll see that it says go down to Toby Biber. She's right here. It's just a little bit about the Holocaust survivor. And then actually what you're going to do is press play right here. She is going to read her own story and her own first-hand account, okay, while you follow along right here. Okay. Oop, sorry about that. And so these are her words, and while you are listening, this is the exact, like she will be saying it and you will be following along right there. When you are done with the reading, there are a couple questions that you need to answer. Remember, look for the green star. So you're going to select the best choice here, and then you're going to write in your answer here. These are sentence stems that you can use. The next thing that you're going to do when you're done with that is actually click on this video, B of B Liberation. When you go to YouTube, because if this link does not work, you'll go to YouTube and type that in there. If that, on your phones, excuse me. And if that is not working, on Wednesday, we will click this and we'll be able to watch it as a class with the sound, okay? B of B stands for Band of Brothers. It was a mini-series that came out many years ago, but it gives a pretty accurate account of World War II, including a scene where the soldiers who Band of Brothers follows go to a concentration camp after it has been freed, like after the war is over, and they actually see the like destruction and the just horrific and horrendous conditions that people were living in. And although it's not real footage, right, because this was made 10 years ago and the Holocaust happened 80 years ago, it is fairly historically accurate and actually probably more like PG-13 rated than what you actually saw there, okay? So when you're done with that, when you're done watching the video, you're going to answer these questions here. So you're going to list 3 reactions or questions that you have while you were watching that, and then answer the question here about why might some people consider the Holocaust the worst event. Next thing you're going to do when you're done with that is go into your thesis construction. So the question, essential question from Monday and also the essential question today, was the Holocaust the worst event in human history? Meaning, was it the worst event that has ever happened? So in your thesis, you are going to provide these 3 things. Your thesis statement needs to have 2 to 3 reasons why you believe the Holocaust was the worst event, right? Or was not the worst event, either one. I say 2 to 3 because this is like essentially your introduction. And so if you were writing a DBQ, what you would do here is list the reasons that you're going to lay out in your body paragraphs. So if you were writing a 4-paragraph DBQ with 2 body paragraphs, you would have 2 reasons. And you can do 2 reasons, and that's fine, right? But you can also, if you want full credit, like all the points possible, you would need to write 3. Now we're going to add in the counterclaim. So now you need to acknowledge that, like, if you say the Holocaust is the worst event in human history, that people would say it's not, or the other way around. Okay, and then you also need to provide some context or background information. So here is the layout for what this should look like. It says first sentence context. We know when we're writing our introduction, you actually want to have about 4 sentences of context, just explaining what was the Holocaust, what were the effects of it, how did it start, what was life like during that time. right? But I'm going to go easy on you guys today, and you only need to provide one context sentence, but you need to provide the when, where, and the what was it. Your second sentence of your introduction is going to be your counterclaim. So you need to acknowledge the opposing view of yours. And then the third sentence is going to be your claim or your thesis statement. I'm actually going to write that in now. Oops. Thesis statement. Okay, with your reasons. Use this organizer here for context, counterclaim here. You are writing in these boxes. This over here is supposed to help guide your thinking, but you are actually writing here. So the Holocaust was, when did it occur, where did it occur, and what was it? You can use this sentence stem for your counterclaim, and then write your thesis statement where you restate the question and you list your reasons. When you are done with that, you need to go take your mastery check on Edulastic. And then you encounter this stop sign where we cross this off because that should be done. You should be done with Module 1. And you're now on Module 2, which is showing you the Google Classroom is submitted and that the mastery check on Edulastic is done. And then you're done for the day. Right? Any questions, you know you can always reach me. Please just let me know. Have a good one.